If you run a D2C brand and you are obsessed with getting that green 90 score on Google PageSpeed Insights, you might be optimizing for the wrong thing. In this video, I'm going to show you why fast stores still lose revenue and introduce a new metric specifically for D2C founders that measures the only speed that matters: how fast your customer gets from the landing page to the checkout button. Hi, I'm Sandeep. Today we are launching the Checkout Velocity Boost metric. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how many hours of waiting time you are forcing your customers to endure and how to fix it instantly. So let's talk about checkout velocity. We built this as a new intelligence layer for SMART PREFETCH. The goal was simple. We wanted to stop talking about milliseconds of load time and start talking about seconds of user time saved, because ultimately time saved is revenue earned. The reason we needed this metric is because of what I call the green score trap. As a founder, you optimize your images, you unify your JavaScript, and you hi-fi your dev team when you hit a 90 on PageSpeed Insights. But then your conversion rate stays flat. Why? It is because tools like Lighthouse only measure the first load, that initial paint when a user lands. But real shoppers don't just land and stare. They navigate, they click products, they filter collections, and they check the cart. We call this the browsing journey, and traditional speed tools completely ignore it. That journey has a cost. We call it the browsing tax. Every time a user clicks a link on a standard 4G or 5G connection, they pay a tax of about 300 to 800 milliseconds. It often goes beyond 1 second in some cases. It's that brief white flash you see between pages. Now do the math. If a user clicks 6 times before buying, which is average, and each link has almost let's say 1 second of delay, that is 6 seconds of staring at a blank screen. In the world of TikTok and Instagram Reels, 6 seconds is an eternity. It breaks their focus, it kills the shopping vibe. This session friction is where you are losing your add to carts. So to solve this, we are introducing Checkout Velocity Boost. This is a cumulative metric. Instead of looking at a single page load, it measures the total seconds saved by a user across their entire browsing session. It answers the most critical business question for your store: how faster are my customers now getting to the checkout button? Here is how the logic works under the hood. It's a 3-step process. Step 1 is a multivariate analysis. Our AI is constantly monitoring signals like scroll depth, network speed, and device footprint, several other non-PII data, to understand user intent in real time. It works on desktop, and crucially, it works on mobile where there is no mouse to hover. Step 2 is probability prediction. The model calculates a confidence score. It asks how likely is the user to click this specific product. If that score crosses our threshold, we move to step 3, which is the velocity boost. We start loading the next page in the background before the user even tap on the screen. And when they finally do the click or tap, the page appears instantly with zero wait time. Hey, just a quick break. If you are wondering how much conversion lift these speed apps can bring to your Shopify stores, I have created a simple calculator. It's a Google Sheet. You can find the link in the description of this video. You can put some basic metrics of your website like the average traffic, average purchase value and all. Download that Google Sheet offline and then put your values there to see how much conversion lift these speed apps can bring to your store. For the data analysts watching, here is how this compares to what you are already used to. So we have LCP, which measures the first page load, right? Great for SEO, but it misses the journey. Then you have TBT, or the total blocking time. This is a technical metric about JavaScript execution, very hard to explain to a client or a CTO. And then we are introducing now the checkout velocity. It wins because it connects infrastructure performance directly to the revenue. It tells you exactly how much friction we have removed from the funnel. And if you are an agency, this is your secret weapon for reporting. Telling a client you improved LCP by 0.2 seconds doesn't mean anything. Usually you just get a polite nod. it's abstract. But telling a client, hey, this month we saved your customers 14 days of waiting time, or a combined total of 14 days of waiting time, that is powerful. That represents collective frustration that simply disappeared from your funnel. And that gets you the contract renewal. Now, I get a few common questions about this. First, does this affect Google page speed? Indirectly, yes, but it doesn't affect your lab Google page speeds. It affects your crux or the real world user page experience. It improves your interaction to next paint INP score directly, which is core web vital. But remember, the main goal here is conversion lift and improving your crux, which Google Lighthouse or the lab test cannot measure. Second, will this slow down my server? No, because Smart Prefetch is predictive, not reactive. We don't fetch everything. We only fetch when we are confident the user is about to click, so we don't waste your bandwidth. And finally, how is this different from other popular libraries like Instant.page? So those libraries rely on hovering, they are reactive, and on mobile device you can't hover. Although they have a fallback of touch start, but by the time you touch the screen it's too late. You get only almost 100 millisecond to prefetch that page, which is ineffective on mobile. So it's too late for these libraries, where our AI predicts the tab before it happens. So I'll leave you with this thought. In 2026, speed isn't just a technical requirement, it's a customer service requirement. And every second you make a user wait is a second they are thinking about closing the tab, going back to watching reels. So respect your user's clock. You can install Smart Prefetch for Shopify right now. It takes less than 2 minutes and you can see your store's actual velocity score almost immediately. Thanks for watching.